This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Danielle Lerner with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Growing frustrations over vaccine supply shortages, not just in Arizona, but nationally too. Several governors now accusing the Trump administration of lying when they promised 20 million more vaccine doses would soon be available, only to find out later that those reserves had already been used.
This is deception on a national scale. Their empty promises are literally playing with people's lives.
All the governors, the entire country was lied to.
It was a slap in the face.
This news comes as Arizona has the highest rate of COVID-19 in the world, leading in both new case rate and new deaths per capita. Saturday alone, health officials reporting 208 additional deaths. That's 208 Arizona families now mourning a parent, a spouse, a sibling, or a friend. And cases are still rising, with more than 8,700 newly reported cases. And with the COVID-19 crisis worsening in Arizona and the vaccine supply shortage, what does this mean for Governor Ducey's plan to lean on vaccinations to get us out of this crisis? Well, Dr. Kara Christ, Arizona's public health director, says she's disappointed, but maintains it won't impact Arizona's rollout. However, in the same press conference Friday, she admits information about supply continues to be unclear.
That is our limitation, is that we are not getting as much vaccine as we would like to see in Arizona. We have made federal requests to get additional vaccine so that we can continue to vaccinate. But it's one of those things that we're working with our federal partners to ensure that we can keep our current vaccination sites and add those additional sites. We can't guarantee that we won't get decreased vaccine coming up in several weeks.
Another hitch in the governor's plan. Arizona County is now pushing back against the state's guidance, lowering the age requirement for the next group eligible from 75 to 65. Maricopa and Pinal counties both saying that they can't start offering the vaccine to 65-year-olds because they need to save what they have left for those currently eligible and to ensure they get their second doses. New developments now. We've learned that Tim Giannett, a far-right media personality who goes by Baked Alaska, has been arrested by federal agents in Houston, now facing federal charges for his role in storming the U.S. Capitol last week. He actually filmed himself inside a congressional office. Giannett now lives in Arizona and was actually arrested last month in Scottsdale, caught on video pepper spraying a security guard in the face after he was kicked out of a bar. A Scottsdale judge issued a warrant for his arrest for violating his release conditions. Giannett is facing assault, disorderly conduct, and trespassing charges in that case. Mostly quiet at the Arizona State Capitol on Saturday. Earlier this week, the FBI saying there were no specific and substantiated threats to the Arizona Capitol, although they're staying on high alert. Our crew also saw several DPS cruisers there patrolling that area. And Arizona playing a major role in the exploration of space once again. The University of Arizona teaming up with NASA to do some more exploring of Mars, and this time they're using a drone. Researchers got a $3 million grant to help Mars rovers learn more about the red planet. Right now, researchers are in Iceland testing drones to see how they can collect samples and provide data. Iceland apparently a great testing spot since its terrain is a lot like Mars. The rovers sometimes struggle with the terrain, so using a drone can help provide additional Martian data.
So in this instance, you have a very effective science laboratory. You want to be able to maximize the time that rover is using the instruments. And so by fetching samples, the drone can open a whole new paradigm as well.
The goal is to create a drone that can lift up to 20 pounds.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. It has been a rather warm past couple of days in the valley, and the next couple of days will be warm still. In fact, tomorrow we're calling for a high of 76 in Phoenix. MLK Jr. Day calling for a high of 74 with increasing clouds ahead of our next potential storm. Elsewhere across State 48 on Sunday will be in the 50s up in the high country, 60s in Payson, Prescott, and Sedona, with 70s to the west, even 80 there in Yuma. And that planner for Sunday showing those temperatures starting off in the valley in the mid-40s at 6 will be in the 60s by noon, and those highs in the mid-70s once again. And as I mentioned, we're going to stay in the mid-70s through at least Monday, and then that chance of rain picks up starting Tuesday, along with some breezes and cooler temperatures. In fact, the chance for showers and even an occasional thunderstorm is in the forecast at 30% Tuesday night until Wednesday, down to 10 Thursday, a little low on Friday, and another chance of rain returns by next weekend at 20% on Saturday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.